REKAP Rush Hour for Friday, April 25th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. Day 2 of the NFL Draft. Bears have a nice complement of picks for rounds 2 and 3 that will be held tonight starting at 6 o'clock Central. Don't forget, we will have a Bears recap when round 3 is completed. It's all brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank. It's about time. All right, on day 2, Bears sit with picks 39, 41, and 72. Their needs, in my opinion, left tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle, running back, and safety. If they can come away with 3 of those needs filled tonight, it's a really, really good night. For me, at the running back spot, I'm a big Travion Henderson fan. Love to see him in a Bears uniform. Not sure he will be there when they get to pick 39. There's a left tackle out of Minnesota. Very solid prospect. He would be able to come in and give you help immediately at left tackle. And then there's a number of good defensive players out there as well. Bears did, I've confirmed this, consider trading back into the first round last night, but the cost, prohibitive, after the Atlanta Falcons had to give up a 2026 first-round pick to move into the latter portion of round 1. No chance I'm giving away a future 1 to get back in the 20s. No chance I'm doing that. In addition, I did confirm the Bears never seriously considered trading up in round 1, despite multiple reports that had them ready to move heaven and earth to get Ashton Genty by getting in front of the Las Vegas Raiders, who did end up taking him at number 6. Bears were never, ever going to pay that price, and they were not taking Genty unless he had fallen to them at 10. Then he was absolutely in play, and of course that wasn't going to happen. This is Ryan Poles yesterday after the draft. It did not make sense for us to move up in the first round, but I do believe there's going to be even more movement in round 2. When we made those calls all week, it took you out. I briefly mentioned this to you guys on Tuesday. There's a run coming up here. I think you can make a pretty big impact on your football team. So to give that up, where the Bears have 39, 41, and 72 for one person, is giving up essentially 2 for 1, and it would have been even probably more than that, and it just didn't make sense. Love the restraint, Ryan. That leads us to today's Ankin Law question of the day. Now that the Bears have drafted Michigan tight end Colston Loveland in the first round, and after hearing new coach Ben Johnson rave about a player he wanted on his team, how do you feel about the pick? And just for a little extra info for you, Nick Saban, maybe the best college football coach ever, said Colston Loveland is the best pass catcher at tight end in this draft. And he said, another recruit we wanted that we couldn't get, and he beat us when Nick was the coach at Alabama. So what do you think? Peter Schrager from ESPN, real good analyst, said best pick in the first round, Chicago Colston Loveland. Pat McAfee, he knows his stuff. He said the same thing. But what do you say? That's the question. Our Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois. Our guy, Howard Ankin, AnkinLaw.com. How do you feel about the Colston Loveland pick? Best response, whether you like it, didn't like it, just be eloquent, not too lengthy. Give me a good response, and I might choose you for the Lou Malnati's gift card. Try their limited time offering, a Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Chicken Pizza they call Buffalo. That's right, it's delicious. Thin crust or deep dish. LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. Our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day, it's a breakdown of Colston Loveland. Fantastic pick is what many around the league are saying. 6'5", 250 pounds. He runs the 40 and 4.54. He's a natural separator, says NFL.com. Elite route runner, great pass catcher, and he's a dog, as someone told me. And if you go watch his interview on social media after they beat Michigan State, he said, that's what little brother does. But he said, if they want to get busy after the game, we'll be there. This guy is a warrior, man. Let's go. Shadur Sanders, who enjoyed a prolific 2024 season, posted an all-time FBS record with a 71.8% career completion rate, was not picked in round 1. He is expected to go fairly quickly in round 2. The Steelers, who passed on taking a quarterback in the first round, reportedly getting close to a deal to have Aaron Rodgers in as their starting quarterback in 2025. That is going to be fantastic theater. See how he and Mike Tomlin can coexist. If they can, that'd be a pretty good team. Cubs open a 3-game series, weather permitting, against the Phillies at Wrigley Field. I'll have the recap of that game as soon as it is a final. And tonight on CHSN, baby, White Sox on the West Coast to play the Athletics in Sacramento. First pitch at 9:10 p.m. on CHSN. The normal pregame show, White Sox Countdown Live, will precede the game at 8:30, but the no-holds-barred late night with Chuck and Ozzy will air immediately after the game. That is awesome TV. And get 7 free days of CHSN. Go to chsn.com and download the CHSN app as well. Enjoy the channel. Enjoy the weekend. Bears recap tonight as soon as the second and third rounds are completed. Hope you had a good time watching round 1. Hope you have a great time watching rounds 2 and 3. We'll have another recap tomorrow when the draft is complete. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. Appreciate you. Take that.